Hey everybody, I'm here still. I had this on my nose, so obviously the surgery happened this time. So that's good. Gotta get through some healing. It was very frustrating because I was told to be there at 12:15. I actually got there around 12, and then I waited for about an hour, almost 2 hours, hour 45, 2 hours, and they got brought in to the back room and sat and waited, and then waited and waited and waited. And then the doctor came and said that the last person took a little bit longer than they expected, so I'm going to be going in right away. And then my mom, my dad, and our friend Neelan showed up, and I didn't go until like 3:15, but I was supposed to go into surgery at 1:45, which is when I was pulled into the back room. So that was unexpected. I was obviously freaking out, like I always am, and um, I kept doing like with my breathing, and everybody on my way to the OR and getting in the OR, and they're like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just don't want to die or almost die again." And they're like, "Well, you'll be okay. We'll figure it out. We'll make sure everything's good." And because of the issues they had last time with the anesthetic and everything, the anesthesiologist, which was great, she was great. She was different than the one I had last time, but she had my me sitting like my bum on three stacked pillows, and then had the head of the bed raised, and I had to have my head tilted like this, so my neck is just killing me. And I probably shouldn't have just done that because I'm not supposed to do that, but whatever. Uh, so they gave me the anesthetic, and off to sleep I went. I remember waking up in recovery. Did I wake up in the operating room? No, I don't remember waking up in the operating room this time. But I woke up in recovery, and apparently I was just spaced right out. And my mom says the first thing I said when I looked at her, I turned and looked at her and go, "I made it. I'm alive." Mind you, I was so scared. I was like, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm not ready yet. So, it's like, I made it. I'm alive. And then for some reason, I was like, call Trisha. Who, Trisha is my sister, my half sister. Um, and then I would start talking to the doctor again. And I guess I wasn't listening to her because I was so spaced. And I'd look back at my mom and be like, I made it. I'm alive. Call Trisha. So I found that a little funny. Hey, Mama.
Yeah. No.
uh, so after that, they left, and I was in the room. And I have to say this: I still have to call Dakota and tell her this. I thought it was so funny, but um, so one of the nurses that was there looked exactly like my friend Dakota's uh, fiance Tom. So I kept saying, "Oh my God, you look just like Tom," and he's like, "What?" And then when we left, I was like, "Bye, not Tom." And he's like, "Okay." So then they wheeled me to my room because with the sleep apnea, I have to sleep overnight. And lo and behold, we turned the hallway, and I was with James at that point. He came with me. He got there when they moved me, and I turned into the hallway, and I look and I see my girls, Jordan and Kelsey, sitting there waiting to see me, and all I did was go, "Hey!" I was totally messed up. And I feel so bad because they came to the room and because there's only two people allowed. Obviously, James stayed in the whole time, but Jordan and Kelsey took turns, and uh, I didn't really have much to say. Like, I was so out of it. So, girls, I feel sorry about that. I've already apologized. Uh, I hate this thing, but it just makes it easier because I drip. Uh, so there's nothing. Don't want to see that. There's nothing really to show. Just looks like a normal nose. I now don't have dry blood all caked in there, but I have splits in my nose right now. But I do notice a bit more of a straightness to it, so that's good. But yeah, sorry I didn't update like I had planned to doing the before I go in, after and everything, just because about how late everything was and the complications. I didn't have access to my phone. I didn't have access to my phone from when I got changed to when uh, just this morning, just before I left. So, and I left in a hurry. Once James got there, I was like, "Okay, bye." After I talked to the my surgeon's resident, and by the way, my surgeon is amazing. She is. She's not just this doctor or a surgeon. She's caring. She's compassionate. She really gives 110% for her patients. So if you need anything, ear, nose, and throat, anything like that, uh, Dr. Gigi Osler at St. Boniface. She is wonderful. I absolutely love her. And my anesthesiologist, she's very abrupt, very to the point, but she was wonderful as well. I don't remember her name right now, but when I go to see Dr. Osler on Tuesday and get my splits removed, which I will be filming, uh, I'm going to ask her what her name is. I'm going to bring them gifts for doing such a wonderful job and really essentially saving my life because they did everything properly, and they actually, one thing I forgot to say is because I guess my asthma is very out of control right now, which was a news to me. I didn't realize that my asthma was so bad, but apparently it is. And when they would put the tube in, my bronchial tube would like wrap around it, and it would fill my lungs with air, but I wouldn't be able to breathe, to have the air released. So I have to see a pulmonologist for my lungs, and the anesthesiologist, God bless her, I don't know anyone who could do this, but had to sit there and use the bag, the ampy bag or whatever it's called, and manually pump the air into me so they could carry on with the surgery. So just amazing. A scary experience, yes, but yeah. So I will update everyone on if anything arises before Tuesday. If not, I will take another video on Tuesday and record the splits coming out because I know a couple people wanted to see that. So thank you for all your well wishes and words of support and everything. Sorry I haven't. Man, I can barely talk because of my nose and my teeth, and I'm on painkillers. Yeah. So thank you to everyone for their well wishes and support and everyone's help. I greatly appreciate it. You all mean so much to me. And I will talk to you all later. Bye.